Welcome back to our channel. Why are you guys laughing?
Inside joke.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the channel. I'm back with these two fucking idiots.
Oh shit! I forgot to put on lip gloss.
You
It's
still look
fine.
beautiful.
You ain't kissing anybody.
I'm ready.
Jeez. Anywho, today we're gonna be talking about: can someone be too professional or not professional enough at their job? Meaning, like, okay, for instance, Chick-fil-A employees, I don't like when they say, when you say thank you and they say my pleasure. I feel like it's forced because every employee says that because they have to say it.
That's part of the.
I feel like it's not genuine.
script.
Yeah, it is forced. Yeah.
We have all worked service jobs, and you know that when you work a service job, you have to watch those stupid videos that say this is how you're supposed to talk and this is how you're supposed to be. Granted, we all know how to be polite.
Of course.
Our parents taught us how to be polite, but there's some people out there that do not know how to be polite. They don't know what a polite greeting is. They don't know how to conduct themselves in a professional manner. So every warning label that we've ever seen came because some stupid idiot didn't know not to use it or do it.
Yeah.
So those videos are teaching you this is the way you conduct yourself in a professional setting. You might not like it, but your name ain't Chick-fil-A.
Okay, so I got two stories, two examples of one, and both they didn't bother me at all. So one is years ago, I was at a fast food restaurant going through the drive-thru, and the car in front of me was at the window where you pay. And I don't know if the car in front of me, if they knew the employee there or not, but the driver handed the employee something, and then I see smoke coming out of the window. So it's like cigarette or a blunt or something, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
And then the employee handed it back, and then the car passed up. And I came up from behind to pay, and the employee asked me, he was like, "Hey, boss, you didn't see anything, right?" And I already knew what he was, hinting at. So I just said, "No, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about." And he was like, "Oh, thanks, blah, blah, blah." Me, I don't care that he smoked.
So the employee smoked, right?
Yeah, the employee smoked. I didn't care that he smoked because it didn't affect his job to take my money and ring me up. It didn't.
Okay.
Other people, older generations, would probably 90% of them would say that's not professional. That shouldn't happen. Blah blah.
Rightly so.
But like you said, you're not the fast food. Your name isn't the fast food restaurant. Why do you care so much?
Because that person is working impaired. What if he was doing it with the crack or another drug or shooting up heroin? You're gonna be like, high five? No.
All he's doing is taking my money.
No. He's also taking your order. He can get the order wrong. And what if he's preparing or touching your food with his dirty
He isn't.
hands or whatever?
Usually the people at the window aren't.
Understood. And I guess that should matter. But you're telling me that you can't wait until work is done or till your break or whatever to, that's just completely. I don't know what is wrong with this generation that thinks that is okay. That is not okay.
Okay, so let me ask you this, and I don't know if you're going to say this is apples and oranges. What about when it comes to us at our job? Because we're at work sitting down and on the computer, but we also have music playing in our earbuds, or we're listening to a podcast or whatever it is we're doing. That quote unquote isn't professional.
It's not.
That could distract us as well.
And then even the conversations that we have. But look at our office. It's empty. There's barely, if this office was filled, I'm telling you, we wouldn't talk.
Yeah, there's not customers in there.
Exactly. We wouldn't have we would have all of our devices on headphones. We would keep it completely professional.
Fuck we would.
No, we would. And you know that. There's a time and a place for everything. And we understand that. But if we are at liberty, as we are with an practically empty office, we're just going to, do our job, which we do, and then we're going to talk and do our thing. We know who we can and can't act like that. If a lot of the, every once in a while, the heads of the company come and visit, we change our behavior completely when they're in office. You're way more quiet.
I still have my phone out and I still have my lives showing.
I mean, hypothetically,
without headphones. Not hypothetically, realistically.
See, but it's not distracting and it's not really loud and obnoxious. So you're not bringing attention to yourself.
But him smoking wasn't a distraction to me.
I understand that, but what if you were an undercover cop or whatever, and he was doing that? You know what I'm saying? He would have gotten in trouble.
I wouldn't say anything.
But he was fearless and arrogant and entitled to think that he could do that, and then jokingly like, "Hey, boss, you didn't see anything."
And like, that's his choice as well.
It is his choice, but he is on the clock, and when you're on the clock,
okay, so you're on the clock. Let me ask you this one. This is another one. This one is more recent. I went to a Publix, and for those who don't know Publix, because you might be in the West Coast or up north, Publix is like a Kroger's.
It's just a very popular shopping,
a Safeway for
a food
out
place.
People in Colorado. I know they have Safeways over there. So I was in the line to get a sub, and when you're in the deli section, you have to wear the hair nets and the beard nets and stuff like that, right?
Good.
So this employee didn't have a traditional hairnet. He was wearing a thing that girls wear when they go to sleep.
A bonnet.
Yeah, those things. So you had that on. And I'm assuming he had that on just because he couldn't find a hairnet or whatever the case is. I didn't care. But I know, I was like, if somebody else were here, like if the older generation were here, would they say something or would they disapprove of that because he's wearing that? Even though he's technically wearing something to protect the hair that doesn't fall in the food. Why is that unprofessional?
I don't think it's unprofessional. It's still covering his hair. I mean, it may not look good to you, just how it looks, but it's still covering his hair. I don't think it impairs his job at all. It didn't
affect him making my sandwich.
He's still protecting his hair.
Okay, so it is the equivalent of having hair in your bed on your pillow and then transferring that and bringing it to wherever you're going. It's the same exact thing. It's like wearing shoes. And for example, it's like wearing shoes all day outside, walking all over everything and tracking it into your house. That's you're contaminating your area.
Well, how do you know he doesn't just have that at work only, or wear it for just work?
I don't. But if you're at work, they have hair nets, they have the work attire and stuff like that, and you're supposed to keep that stuff clean because you're working with food. Yeah. If I see somebody wearing a bonnet, that's automatically like he had that in his bed and he brought it in here, and it's unsanitary. It's unsanitary. It looks unprofessional. It looks unprofessional. Period. You're supposed to wear it in your house. And that's it. It's the equivalent of wearing the rollers in your hair and walking around and looking like a retard. That's the same thing. It's the same thing. I mean, what is so hard brushing your teeth, showering, putting on outside attire and going outside and then doing what you have to do and then come home and wearing your inside attire?
I mean,
why are you wearing your pajamas outside?
What's considered outside attire? Because I wear basketball. 95% of these guys are going to agree with me. I wear basketball shorts.
Yeah, and I like to wear these outside. These are like comfy clothes. That
doesn't look like pajamas to me. There's no choo-choo or teddy bears on there. They're you know what I mean?
What
like
about basketball shorts?
Basketball shorts is inside and outside attire. You can wear that at the basketball court, hence basketball shorts. You know what I mean? If you wear them for pajamas, that's fine, but it doesn't look like pajamas. If you clearly look like you just rolled out of bed, you're fucking nasty. I'm sorry for cussing. I don't know why I can't stop, but that's what I'm saying. And that's
why do you think looks matter so much to you?
It shows professionalism. It shows that you care. It shows that you care about yourself. It shows that you care about your appearance to others. I mean, I know we're in this world where I want to do whatever I want to do. Let me be free. I get it. But if you're in a work environment, if you're working in the hospital, if you're working with people, looking neat and clean matters. It means that you care about what you're doing. You go out there looking like hell, it looks like you don't care about anything or anybody. So how do I think that you're going to give me good service or quality food or, a quality product when you don't even take care of yourself? No. Stay at home.
It's just a bonnet.
No, it's not just a bonnet.
Okay, so what about the cops that wear shorts? You care about that?
Fuck no. Why are you wearing shorts?
Why are they wearing shorts?
No. No.
Shorts.
I mean, I think that's really strange. I've never seen a cop
wear... That's
wear...
weird trying to imagine that.
Well,
you've
because...
never seen a cop in Florida wear shorts?
I rarely
the beach cops, maybe. And even then, I still think it's weird. And I'll tell you why. Because if you're chasing down a perp, you're going to scratch up your legs rolling around.
Yeah.
You're still going to scratch up your legs wearing pants.
But you have more protection. Exactly. Yeah. So
you think that cops wearing shorts is unprofessional? Even though it's part of their uniform.
If it is part of their uniform.
Or cops wearing the short sleeve versus the long sleeve.
Doesn't it look, short sleeve in this heat,
that's why they wear shorts in this heat.
I understand that. I do, but it just looks strange.
It is strange,
what I think looking strange, but it's still part of their uniform. It's still professional in my opinion. I think it's tactically harmful for their safety, but you know what? I get it. Florida's hard. Yeah, the South is hot.
Yeah, because a bullet's going to stop if you shoot them in the leg with
pants,
if they fall,
protect their legs or calves.
It's a job where you're running after people, jumping over stuff. All the protection you can. It's like riding a motorcycle. You should be riding the motorcycle with the appropriate attire in case you fall off the bike. You know what I mean? And I get it. It's hot. You don't want to wear all those clothes. I'm sure that there's breathable material out there that you could wear. But every time I see somebody without a helmet down here or with just a t-shirt and some shorts, I'm like, oh, I hope you never fall off that bike because you're going to lose all of your skin. Your skin is gone. Oof. Forget about the skin.
So I have another point or question. Why is it that like women wearing strapless or sleeveless shirts is so frowned upon in like work? Like I feel like I couldn't wear that to the office. It's like, why are my shoulders sexualized? Like, why do I feel like I need to cover them? They're a fucking shoulder. You know what I mean? Like, because in elementary school, you needed to cover your shoulders. I don't understand why the fuck I needed to cover my shoulders.
I've seen women, not necessarily attorneys, but women in the attorney's office wear the off-the-shoulder stuff.
But I mean, like, completely, like, strapless, sleeveless. Like,
it's like I don't know what it's called, but it looks like a sweater.
A tube top, yeah. Like a tube
top. It like cuts off here, but I've seen them wear that.
But I feel like it's like kind of frowned upon, like, I don't know.
So I worked at this job, Adams Homes, and it was all in the office. We did not talk to the clients and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there was multiple times where a flyer was handed out on the proper attire because women were coming in like they just came out of the flea market or they came out of a barbecue with flip-flops and spaghetti strap. And the owners of the business was like, this is a professional environment and that is not professional attire.
But how is my shoulder being out not professional?
Because
we all have shoulders.
We shouldn't see your skin.
We all have shoulders and skin.
It's like, would you see your boss coming out with like a spaghetti strap, muscle shirt?
I'd be like, hey girl.
But
it wouldn't bother me.
It wouldn't bother you because, you're a free thinker, you're a spirit, a free spirit and stuff like that. But you have to understand that businesses have to hold some type of a professional decorum. You know what I mean? It can't be the same inside as it is outside. Otherwise, it's just chaos. There's the one thing about business is uniformity and conformity to their rules and regulations. And that's what business attire, business professional, they try to relax it. You know what I mean? Like, you're not wearing a suit and a tie, right?
Yeah.
They're allowing you to wear a polo and maybe some like nice slacks. But if you're coming in there with cut off jeans and a Guns N' Roses t-shirt, no. Now, if you work at Hot Topic, okay, that's Hot Topic attire.
Spencer's, do your thing.
But if you work for, blah, 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 CEO Incorporated, they're not going to want that.
Yeah.
See, I've gone to work and where we work, you guys know where we work. So, we share a building with other businesses.
Yes.
I've gone to work in basketball shorts and some slides.
You're nuts.
And I didn't care.
You're lucky that you weren't spoken to.
Pants like this too.
But I went on those days where, so we go to the office on certain days. I went to the office the other days where nobody's there. Obviously, the building's still full with other businesses, and they saw me in whatever way. I didn't care.
In the same respect, you guys know that I go into the office every day.
Yeah.
You know that I dress business professional every single day, right? Even when there's no witnesses. Is that weird?
Yes.
Why?
No, I don't think it's weird. It's nice to dress up, but I feel like it's kind of annoying how the standard for how we dress is pushed so hard and like we can't show our shoulders. If someone wears a bonnet, it's weird, it's unprofessional because like it's not impairing how they work.
It doesn't.
Having a shoulder out doesn't impair how I work.
Tattoos don't impair a person.
My piercings don't impair how I work.
They don't. But again, when your business wants you to have a certain aesthetic, and they don't want somebody with a Nazi swastika on their neck.
Well, yeah.
But you know what I mean? That doesn't stop them from working, but it's still a Nazi swastika on their neck. You get what you feel me? You let one thing in, then you have to let it all in. You know what I'm saying? That's what conformity is all about. It's annoying. I get it. Nobody wants to be told what to do. And that's just the society that we live in, but we are,
unfortunately,
it's more and more people asking for this freedom and free of these rights and rules and regulations. it's going to introduce a society of chaos where there are no rules and regulations and everybody's doing whatever they want to do for the sake of not getting sued, of being discriminated against, or being, singled out or picked on. It's not that. You're working for ABC Company. Do what ABC Company tells you what to do. If they say that you have to look this way, then that's the way they choose their business to be run. It has nothing to do with discrimination or telling you what to do. It is their business. It is their image, and they're protecting it. Now, you have a lot of Mr. and Mrs. out there that just like, no, you can't tell me that I can't have my eyeballs, colored black and my whole entire face and like these things embedded in my skin and I look like a lizard, but I have to work in your... No, I do not want a doctor that looks like a lizard.
You know what's funny? I had, when I lived in Texas, I was working at Sam's Club and I had not my whole head, but I put red streaks in my hair, right?
Whoa.
Oh. Pictures or it doesn't exist?
Yeah.
I don't have pictures.
Oh.
And I went to work and one of the managers was like, you can't have colored hair. It's in their guidelines. You can't have unnatural colored hair.
Yeah, there's a lot of jobs that do that.
I was like, that's dumb, blah, blah. And so I was fighting with them about it. And then one of the other managers, I don't know her name. She was like, you just can't have that, blah, blah. I was like, what about you? I was like, you dyed your hair blonde. I was like, your hair is naturally black. And she was like, my hair is blonde and blonde's a natural color. I was like,
it's a natural color.
I was like, so is red. I was like, you have redheads.
Yes, but you don't have a natural red, like
she
whatever
doesn't
color.
Have natural blonde.
No, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
There's a difference. There's a red difference.
There's a natural red that actually looks like you could be born with it. And then there's the day glow colors that you guys dye your hair with that you look like a fucking highlighter walking around.
Well, nobody that I know is born with platinum blonde.
Well, no, there are some natural.
There are some children with white hair.
But where I was living, none.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
I think that's stupid, the whole hair dyeing. How does that impair how I'm working, providing you service? It doesn't.
But the thing is, that was back in 2009. Things have changed so much because back then, I had friends that worked at Publix. They couldn't have facial hair. They couldn't show tattoos. And now that's fine there.
Yeah.
Me personally, if I'm talking to an employee and I'm asking them for where I can find this or whatever, I want them to have a realistic conversation with me.
Yeah, being yourself.
Not the whole, oh, my pleasure. I don't need to hear that every single time I'm talking to you and thanking you on something.
Like, yo, it's right over here.
Sometimes I want to be here. Sometimes I want to say, I want to be, hey boss, where can I find this at? He's like, oh, it's over in aisle 3, man. Okay, cool, thanks. And that's it. I don't need to hear, let me walk you over there, sir, so I can show you exactly where it's at.
No, and here I am, where I went to Walmart the other day and I asked a young lady, and she was very young, under the age of 20. And I asked her for where the toothpaste was. And I kind of knew it, but this Walmart was set up differently. And she was like, it's over here in aisle 7. Let me take you. And I was like,
and I don't mind that. Like,
if
that's your natural thing, that's cool. But I feel like sometimes it's forced.
Yeah.
Well, it is forced. They're supposed to walk you by company guidelines.
That's dumb. Like how we don't want to be treated like robots at work.
I don't want.
Well, there's a cure to this. Get your own job. Get your own company. Run it the way you want to.
Yeah.
As long as that corporation exists and those are the rules, you have to conform.
For that, I could say maybe there's someone that's foreign, that's visiting, that doesn't really know. It might need more guidance, but still, like I feel I want people to be their authentic selves and not feel like they need to put on an act for me. Like, we're human. You don't need to.
Yeah, it's like waitresses.
But
have you ever heard the waitresses use their real voice versus their customer service voice?
Yeah, and the reason why those things have been in place, I told you, it's like the warning labels. Somebody messed up so bad that the company said, you know what, that's not going to happen ever again. They're not going to sue us for this again because you're going to do it like this from now on. And from there on, those rules and guidelines, somebody had to complain about that individual with purple hair. Somebody had to complain about that individual with neck tattoos. Somebody had to complain about that person who didn't say please and thank you.
Does our job have any regulations when it comes to hair dyeing?
It was probably somebody
in the original packet. There is, yeah.
It was probably some 7-year-old
It's business
white
casual. I understand that, and the excess of skin you can't
Really?
You can't, and you have to have natural hair as well. Yeah.
You have dyed hair?
Not like crazy colors. Nope. Why do you think nobody there has no crazy colors?
Probably because they don't.
Thought there is.
Probably because they don't care about dyeing their hair.
There are some people that have dyed hair.
I haven't seen anybody.
She just did, I'm pretty sure.
Who?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
You can do that again.
Your mom.
Yeah, because I didn't.
I saw.
No, I can't understand.
Oh.
I guess the.
But it wasn't like a blue or like a, you know.
Yeah. Well, she hasn't been spoken to.
Like, I want to dye mine purple. Is that like?
Because I don't think nobody cares.
We don't.
Yeah.
But you don't know what rule follower up top of the ring will get a anonymous message.
Let me say.
To a certain someone.
Yeah.
Let me say.
They weren't at the office, you know.
Somebody.
Why do we have to be at the office?
They now?
Somebody from the Tuesday or Wednesday crew doesn't care.
Well, no, I know
fine.
they don't care, but there are people who are relaying information because there's nothing better to do.
Why are they not here and we have to be here? Like, shut up.
Yeah, we don't report to you. We don't have to explain ourselves to you.
Exactly. You're not part of our team. How do you know that we didn't have something already prearranged? You don't.
We already spoke to our manager.
Yeah, just FYI, we're not gonna be there Tuesday too.
We're like, you're not?
No.
Well, I'm off tomorrow.
She's off,
Oh.
and then
I'm gonna be alone.
yeah, because she's off, and the other one isn't coming in. I don't want to be there.
Who's the other one?
Who's our fourth?
Who's our?
Are they on also PTO? Aren't
They're
they?
off this whole week.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess I'm in then.
We're gonna be drowning.
Oh, the whole week. Oh God.
As long as I'm there, there won't be any more tattling on you guys because there's at least one person. And I've gotten people that have passed by and be like, "Oh, where's your team?"
Really?
Yes, and it's
I
that
think-
one lady that always talks.
I'll delete it out.
I think
Julie?
I think
Yeah,
yeah, but
she always
I think that's
Hi,
natural
Julie.
though.
always
No,
asks.
no, she's always asking.
She always asks.
Well, when I go there, I say the same thing. It's like, oh, where's so and so, or where's this person?
I don't ask any of that.
I think
don't
it's
care.
just. I think it's just because
Conversation?
it's a natural conversation.
Well, then maybe somebody must talk to her, and then they just like
Or she's relaying it too.
maybe,
they
but
weren't
like
over there.
innocently. But you know what I mean.
Well,
Whoever.
no, but there are people who put on a fake facade, but then really they're talking shit behind our back
True.
just to get information on us and
True.
pry in there.
It's like everything should be equal. So if they get it, then we should get it too, and type of thing like that.
That's so annoying because, like, what if we talk to our manager? We don't need to tell you everything that goes on.
Exactly. But here we are treating each other like we're babies.
Exactly. That's another thing.
This is not high school, you guys. Grow up.
Literally.
You know. But back to
Professionalism in the workplace.
professionalism in the
That's what we're talking
workplace. I feel like, especially when it comes to the food industry, because there's been so many horror stories of people just disrespecting food and how it's handled. Your professional appearance should adhere to the company standards so that we can have at least a facade that you care enough to prepare
Yeah.
our food.
And at least they're being clean too. Have you guys seen that restaurant where they're actually purposely, I can't English right now, where they're a dickhead to you and like they're mean.
Yeah,
they
it's
talk
Yeah, it's called
shit.
Dick's Last Resort, isn't it?
I want to go there. We should go there.
Yeah, we should.
I've been there.
But
That's funny as fuck how they're rude to you. I don't know
Yeah.
why I just thought of that.
they have one in Massachusetts. That's why I know.
Have you
about it.
been?
I've never been. I've always wanted to go, but I was like, do I have the emotional maturity to go there and let somebody? Because at first I'll forget that they're supposed to be
You're like,
rude.
who the
I'm like, who the fuck you talking to like that?
talking to like that,
Like,
bitch?
I will kill you.
Yeah.
They warn you
warn
ahead
you.
of time.
Yeah,
Well, the
good.
one that I went to,
Oh, you've gone?
I told you I said I've gone.
I'm sorry. I'm supposed to
Calm
remember
down.
everything you tell me.
It literally was like
Let's
a
write it
minute
down
ago.
on the Ben log.
Yeah.
It was literally a
I was
minute
talking
ago.
to Ellie. If you didn't see my
Dumbasses.
face looking at her,
Go. Anywho, yeah.
get me out of character and shit.
I went to one in Tennessee with my brother.
Cuss too much around you guys.
I'm sorry.
I don't need to be professional.
Okay.
I know he's not talking.
Listen to your
Right?
boss.
Oh, please.
Right.
You wouldn't even take
boss.
a leadership position when it came up. Shut up.
Yeah, because I don't want to.
No.
I don't want to be
you're done.
known.
You are known, Big Mouth.
Okay, I like to be known enough to where they don't really know me.
You're just lazy. You just don't want the responsibility of taking care of GB. That's the
Damn. She's
I don't care.
truth. I know you don't care.
clock it.
Click, click,
It ain't
click.
clocking if I don't care. Herb, drink your drink.
That's how you sound.
Drink it,
No, fuck
drink it.
off.
Either way, I know that I don't know how you guys feel about people's appearance. Some people are like 50-50 about it. They want to live and let live. And
let me ask you this. This was I'm talking about 07.
Damn.
It's a long time ago.
So I had I would say acquaintance. They were applying for a position at a restaurant, and they didn't get it. And I think they didn't get it was because he was severely overweight. He was applying for.
That's mean.
That's horrible.
He was applying for a waiter.
Maybe they thought that. Okay, so let's look at sometimes some restaurants layout. Like tables are close to each other. You have to get by people. You have to serve and get by people.
So let me ask you this.
So if you're a really big person, nobody wants you to put your
let me ask you this because I remember
them.
I remember when my cousin was on on one of the earlier episodes. Yes. We were talking about obesity and stuff like that. And he brought up, would you want an overweight mechanic working in your car? Would you want somebody fit because you think they could do it better? Would you want an overweight server?
I would not. I would not. Because what's to stop them from taking a French fry off my plate and eating it? I'm just saying.
A skinny bitch could do the same thing.
Yes. True. But I feel like a large person has less self-control.
Does it matter to you?
It would not. That's Guppy. Guppy.
He almost opened the door.
It would not bother me, no.
You're very sweet.
It wouldn't bother me.
But you said you would prefer a fit person working on your car.
Working on my car and serving me food is completely different.
They're both providing services.
Correct.
I mean, it doesn't denote that they're not intelligent or anything like that, but I just feel like, the self-control issue is there, or they will have a hard time navigating in a very crowded dining room full of patrons and stuff like that. I think it would be harder for them. I mean, I don't care if a big person serves me or not. I've had overweight people serve me, but I also have seen those very same larger women with larger bottom sides have a hard time navigating through the aisles. Out
of breath more too. Yeah.
No, not even on that. They just couldn't get through the small spaces to get from person to person.
Have you ever watched the show Boston Legal?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember the episode where a company fired their employee for being overweight? Like they fired the receptionist because she was overweight, and the judge the judge who was presiding was overweight.
Oh, geez.
Shit.
And William Shatner, who's the lead attorney, he was like, "Oh, we have a problem."
Yeah,
because he was defending the company.
Yeah, you would not have unbiased.
The judge is definitely
because they would be like, "Well, I'm a judge, and I'm big
I'm
too. Intelligent."
Like,
Again, it doesn't denote intelligence, but if the company, let's say that the company that the lady was working for, let's just say example because I didn't see the episode, she was working for a fitness company or whatever, and then they have this really large receptionist. Kind of doesn't go with the company theme.
I mean, but this is gonna sound bad. I agree with that though. I feel like if you're at a gym, you should not. I'm not saying you need to be like 5% body fat. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying you should be
something to aspire to.
That and knowledgeable in the stuff.
Yeah.
Now,
would you take fitness advice from somebody who's obese? Come on now.
I mean, she follows my workouts.
But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's just that it always depends on what kind of job we're talking about, and it has nothing to do with discrimination. Again, you have a company, you have a certain aesthetic, a certain vibe that you want to go with, and some people just don't fit into that vibe.
Yeah.
We point at everything as a discrimination. Soon, we're just going to, I'm telling you, it's going to be chaos. There's not going to be any order to anything because everybody's going to do whatever they want whenever they want. And I'm sorry, but when you're looking at people that are morbidly obese, we're talking about serious health problems, prolonged health problems. And if nothing is said, these people will never, ever.
They're going to die.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
What kind of coffee is that?
Iced coffee.
Oh, that was a Yappuccino.
No. But after having this discussion, it makes me realize how important looks are, and people judge so much off of looks. It's really sad.
It is sad.
I mean, I do it too. Like you said, if I'm going to the gym and I see some heavy people in the front, I'm like,
Like
they need a job though. I mean, they could be working on their self too, and trying to better themselves.
That could be.
Yeah,
that's what we would hope. But you see, let's just say you go to that same gym for like 5 years in a row, and they're still as heavy.
Or
as
if they're gaining weight, and be like, "What's going on?
What are you doing here? What are you doing
here?" Like
here?
that one that we go to. That one gym, and we see that guy there.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's cool to talk with and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Weight doesn't mean intelligence or niceness. It just means a lack of control. Back in the days, when I was growing up, the common go-to response for somebody's weight issues is, "Oh, I have a thyroid problem."
Oh, I know.
Nobody has that many thyroid problems. Give me a break.
Yeah.
You know what I like? I mean, I didn't grow up back in this time, but you did. Where women couldn't speak unless they were spoken to. We need to bring that back.
No,
we need to take men's rights. That's what
we need to cut men's tongues who said stupid stuff like that too.
I think that when men go outside, they need permission from their owner, which is a woman, and the woman needs to be with them. And they don't speak unless the woman grants permission.
I agree.
And I think we should be allowed to kill men every year.
But your call is to kill a spider.
Well, I mean, that's your job.
Yeah, I'll pull you out of the crate, kill the spider for mommy, and then put you back in the crate. I think that's how it should be done. Yeah.
That's a good job.
Yeah.
That's a good job. Mm-hmm. We can employ you for that. You'll be useful in that capacity.
Exactly.
I can't wait for your man to upgrade.
Oh, shut up. Either way.
Are you gonna be single forever?
Huh? I'm waiting for your mom.
Oh my goodness.
So fucking annoying.
Either your mom or her daughter.
No, that'll be a never. That'll be a never.
Yeah, you're gonna die before that happens, buddy.
Never.
Both. Yeah.
Work on yourself.
Realistic.
No,
Let's say 100%.
No.
Realistically, which one am I closer to?
Neither. No. You're a million years away. You have to work on your male chauvinist piggy side first.
What are you talking about?
You're a pig.
That's just for the show.
No, you're still a pig.
No, you're still a pig. The fact that your brain.
Gym, you're like, whoa, look at that. Can't even control his lust.
Can't control you want to talk about? I love my man.
Yeah, look at every time you see a girl, you're like, damn.
You say the same thing about females too.
I'm allowed to. You're not allowed to. Like, once again, this goes back to you need permission to leave the house from a woman. That's what needs to happen. I'm sick of these men thinking they can just do whatever they want.
It's tiring.
Speak to whoever they want, however they want. No, we're done.
No, negative.
You know your man had a life before he got with you, right?
And once she and him conjoined,
now, and he's in the crate right now.
Rules.
Yep.
Rules have now been applied. But and that's what it all comes down to, boys and girls. It's rules. We all have to have rules. Yeah. You might not like them. You might not.
I'll show you.
You might not agree with the rules. You might not agree with the way things are, but they're there for a reason. Otherwise, there's chaos. If you don't agree, please put it in the comments. And that's it. I want to know what people think.
What are your thoughts? Please tell us. Tell your mom and dad about this too.
Do you think Ellie is being too overbearing with her professionalism?
I don't think so.
And the work environment.
How do you feel about the bonnet at work and the smoking at work and the window? What would you do?
I mean, do we want a society of chaos, or do we want some
That's not gonna lead
semblance
to chaos?
Yes,
it
really
will.
It will. I just told you guys, it starts small. Then it snowballs.
Because that one kid smoking whatever it was.
It's going to lead to chaos, and because he wore a bonnet,
if that one kid is smoking in the door, then there's going to be a next kid shooting up.
All right, we're done.
He's going to create the next Antifa, is what you're saying.
You never know.
Oh my gosh!
I'm just saying, chaos, conformity. Which one do we have to have?
And decrepit. Old and decrepit.
Retarded. Period.
Gay boy, twink.
Anywho,
we love you.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for joining us. Till next time. Peace.
Now get back in the crate. Let's go.